Welcome back to another episode of Fitness Fire. This is your host, I'm your coach, Ryan Milton, and this show is dedicated towards telling you about all the hottest topics of the fitness industry, covering things, teaching you things, letting you know some information that you want to have. So please make sure if you get anything out of it, you do me a favor, you share it, and you subscribe to this channel because it's just one of the awesome kick-ass series shows I got coming for you literally every single day of the weekday, alright? We're here all the time, and I just want to keep helping you out, adding some value. Today what I want to talk about is the brand new Bikini Booty Band. I just released these yesterday, and I've been getting crazy amounts of questions on these things. So I thought, you know what, let's dedicate today's Fitness Fire to this, and also talk a little bit about how accessory bands work and things like that can assist you in your training no matter who you are, what you're doing. So in other words, you don't have to have this. You don't have to buy this. You know, if you wanted to, you definitely could. I'm going to tell you why it's fucking kick-ass piece of equipment you would want to have, any of you ladies out there. But basically, you know, the video will be relevant for anyone with any kind of goal. If you don't have these things, if you might, you know, have something laying around your gym, you can try, whatever. I'm going to cover it all for you. I'm going to talk about this first, and then we're going to get into all that. All right, so basically, the Bikini Booty Band is out. I'm super excited about this. Literally, I was working with the manufacturers for about 6 months getting this ready. I've had an idea for something like this for, honestly, probably a year or two now, but I have the crazy long to-do list of things that I'm trying to get done all the time, and this has been a back burner project, but I finally got it done. I've been working with the manufacturers overseas. Literally, it took me, you know, a lot of going back and forth trying to get this thing right because I built this to my own specs. All right, so as most of you know, I'm an online coach. I've worked with thousands of clients over the years. I've been doing this coaching business, like just coaching in general, training people for almost 10 years now. Literally, I'm on my 9th year, coming into 10 very soon. And so with that, I've had the experience of working with a lot of women, and a lot of women want to have a good set of glutes, okay? Sum it up, they want to build the booty, right? That's what they want to do. And I'm talking about lifestyle clients, you know, you got everyday normal goals, maybe you just want to look better in your favorite pair of jeans or at the beach in your bikini or something like that. I'm talking about published models that I've worked with where they need to have certain shape and aesthetic, you know, for modeling. I'm talking about bikini competitors, obviously glutes are huge in that, same for wellness, same for all these different things, right? So I've trained with a lot of women with the goal of building the right set of glutes, getting the perfect bikini booty, right? And so I made the Bikini Booty Builder Band as something that could help you do that. Some way to help you accelerate the potential of getting, you know, your glutes where you want them to be. And so this is going to be a great product for literally any woman out there that has a goal of doing any type of, you know, glute building, booty building, shape and tone, and whatever you're trying to do with your glutes. This will do it, and I'll tell you exactly why. So the Bikini Booty Builder, right? This band, literally, you can throw this on most exercises and it's gonna up your muscle activation crazy, okay? So again, I had this built to my own specs, what I knew about training glutes, what I knew about helping women get the glutes they wanted, the perfect booty, right? That was what I built into this damn band. So you can throw this thing on some hip thrusts, your squats, your deadlifts. It is stiff for sure, but it kicks up the muscle activation like crazy, okay? We tested it, we tried it out. It's been in production for like 6 months, literally, from the design to now, literally down to the thread count. It's crazy. But basically, you can throw this thing on many exercises and it's going to change the whole exercise. It's really going to kick the glutes on, okay? So if you don't know, you have different glute muscles, right? You got glute max, glute med, and glute min. So you got a few different glute muscles, and then you have tons of other hip muscles. This thing hits them all, okay? Have you ever been doing, like, ladies, you ever been doing a deadlift or a squat maybe, and you felt like your hips were feeling kind of weak? You felt like, you know, you did really good, you did heavy weight, but then you had a little bit of a pain or something like that? That's usually a weakness in your actual hip and your hip muscle structure and stuff like that. It's very common in today's world where your glutes kind of go to sleep. You're sitting on your butt all day where you're at work or you're driving or you're doing whatever, and then the glutes go to sleep. And when that happens, we train other muscles too much. You get out of symmetry, right? You know, if you're trying to like grow your glutes and your quads keep growing, you're like, why? It's because you don't have the right muscle activation going on. So this is one tool you can utilize. The Bikini Booty Builder is designed to help you do that. This is great for warm-ups. You can do lunge work, squat work, whatever. This is awesome for taking on a travel. Like, seriously, you could probably do a glute workout with this thing, because I literally built this into like some serious resistance. But, you know, basically you could throw it on many different exercises. It's not only going to help kick your muscle activation up, it's also going to help you with your form, okay? Because having some feedback in your body, like when you're doing a squat, pushing out into it, or when you're doing a hip thrust, pushing out into it, that sets your hips up in a good position where they're going to be stable. It helps improve your form. It will also for sure help strengthen, you know, your basically your joint structure. You know, your hips, your hip muscles, all these little areas are going to get stronger, and that's going to help you feel more stable when you do all your movements, and therefore you get a lot of training. You can cut your weight down using this thing. You can cut your weight down a ton and get better results, because this will fire it up, okay? It's not all about weight, it's about tension when it comes to building muscle, and that's the first and foremost thing that I built the Bikini Booty Builder to do, is I literally wanted to kick that tension up to like 100, you know what I mean? Like, you're getting max results for the effort you're putting in, and it definitely will help you accelerate and build your glutes faster than if you didn't have it, all right? I'll tell you straight up. We're obviously going to see a lot more people using this now that it's been officially released, but definitely is going to kick it up. So what else makes this thing brand new and great? You can use the Bikini Booty Builder to break through a training plateau, okay? So you ever got in that spot where maybe you're trying to PR your hip thrust, your deadlift, or something like that, and no matter what you do, no matter how many protocols you're going through, no matter how much you're trying to add weight, you're just not getting it. A lot of times, again, it's coming from poor muscle activation. So this, training with this for a couple weeks, doing a couple sessions with this, kicking it up to a whole new level, you're gonna bust right through those things most of the time. A lot of times when people encounter training plateaus in general, it requires them to add accommodating resistance or other types of things where your body's not so adapted to it. If your body's used to doing regular barbell hip thrusts all the time, throwing this on it's going to make it adapt quicker and make it be realized, whoa, something else is going on. Now we need to really ramp up our production here of strength and so on and so forth, and that builds more muscle, and that leads to that. I also made this thing super resilient. Like, there's no way you're gonna break this. I've heard a lot of people were asking me in the DMs last night, they're like, is this thing gonna break? You know, I've had these kind of bands before. I've ordered hip circles and whatnot, and it broke when I would do squats. This thing will not break, because it's literally, the thread count on this is insane. It took me a while to come up with this pattern and kind of build this thing out, but it will not break. It is strong, it is resilient, it's gonna hold up through your lifts, all right? That's what you want. You wanna bring a band to your workouts, it's gonna hold up through your lifts, and it's gonna make sure that you're gonna be able to accommodate your resistance without getting elastic on you too, because you want to keep it tight, right? You don't want it to end up getting loose and, you know, not even assisting you anymore, and this thing will hold the test. I'm pretty damn sure it's going to be great for everybody that's using it, okay? Another awesome cool feature of this band here is this inside bit. So if you can see that, this is what I call the TeamFFLEX grip, all right? So we built this in. These are two rows basically grippy material. It's like a rubber, elastic kind of stuff that will latch onto your clothes, basically. Latch onto whatever. Like if you're using this with bare legs, it's going to hold onto your legs. It's also very comfortable. The fabric is very soft. It's not going to feel bad on your skin. But this will hold up. It's going to cinch you up, basically, so that you can't slide it. It won't slide when you're doing different movements. It's going to hold its place, okay? Which is something you definitely want to do, right? It's another problem with a lot of bands. You know, there's those mini bands, the little rubber ones and stuff. I definitely didn't want to go that route at all with building any of those. I knew this was the way to go, because with this TeamFFLEX grip on the inside, basically this thing is going to latch onto you and it's going to let you perform your lifts. So if you're doing, like, let's say a crazy heavy hip thrust, 300 pounds or something like that, and you're at max capacity, the last thing you want to have to do is this roll up on you, right? It won't do that because this TeamFFLEX grip in here is going to latch on, it's going to stay tight, and that's a huge flaw with a lot of bands. I don't know why more don't have it, but now we got this in here, and you know, it's going to be great. This thing will latch onto you, and it's going to make sure you can complete your lifts at maximum capacity, focus on what matters, and not be worrying about if your band's going to slide or if it's going to roll up on you. Now, I know you're probably on here like, whoa, Ryan, man, you're just trying to plug it, you're trying to make money on it, you're trying to do whatever. I'm not trying to do that at all. I'm trying to help you get better results, okay, ladies? If you're out here watching this and you're a competitor, you're a lifestyle client, you're anybody that has any reason to be trying to train your glutes, this will help you get better results. It's as simple as that. This will help you get better results, have better results longer, make you stronger, get you more developed, get you better shape, tone, whatever it is you're looking for. This band can do it for you, okay? What a lot of women don't understand is that in everyday life, your body is literally fighting against you and trying to, you trying to get results. Like as we sit around all day, everyday lifestyle, sitting at a desk, driving a car, sitting anywhere, doing anything, you're turning off certain muscle groups and you're turning on other ones. And what I mean by this is like literally right now, I'm sitting in my chair. So basically, I'm actually sitting on my ass. My ass is gonna go to sleep. My hip flexors are gonna get tight. And this is the same thing that happens to every single one of you. And then you wonder why you have a hard time building your glutes. It's because you didn't have a proper warm-up and you didn't have proper muscle activation, okay? Because then what happens is you take that poor positioning, the over-tightened hip flexors, the over-lengthened glutes and hamstrings to the gym, try to train them, and all you're getting is tighter hip flexors, or maybe bigger quads. You're not actually getting glute development, not hamstring development, not actually balancing out right, because the posture is off. Maybe you're even getting pain, you might get some back pain from being out of position, or hip pain, things like that. Well, this can change the game for that, because basically you can use this for an actual muscle activation warm-up. If you want to know how to do that with a band, go to TeamFFLEX.com right now, subscribe to my trial, and I'll show you how to do it. But basically you can actually warm up the muscle groups you want to use with this thing and then throw it on any exercise, and it's going to kick your muscle activation up. So therefore, it's honestly going to improve your training, it's going to improve your posture, it's going to improve your muscle structure, it's going to improve your strength, it's going to pretty much do everything that you would want to do at a faster capacity than you can do it without it. So, I just want to hop on here and kind of cover this. I got a lot of questions last night about it. People want to know. There's not many of these left. Literally not many at all. So if you want it, make sure you hop on it. Go to TeamFFLEX.com/shop, get it, and stay tuned for more stuff that's coming out. I got tons of cool other products. If you have more questions about the Bikini Booty Band or anything else, you know where to find me. Hit me up anywhere and I'll get back at you. Thank you for watching Fitness Fire. We'll be back every single Thursday. Coach Ryan is out.